a lot of the times the girls that I see from a distance that I'm often intimidated to approach, like once I'm like 5-10 minutes into the interaction and I'm like this close to the girl, I'm like, you're not even that hot. Like really, you're not even that hot. And I was like so fucking nervous to even talk to you, which is just like, it's so crazy. And not only that, even the girls that are truly attractive, if you've ever been with very hot women, like you wake up with them the next morning, they're just not who they are when they're out at the club. Okay, when there's dim lighting and they're all dolled up with this makeup on and they got surrounded by all these girls and you know what I'm saying? And there's like a strobe light, like that's not who they are. Like no girl is truly just like breathtaking when she's just completely, when she first wakes up in the morning and her breath smells like shit, just like every other person. She takes a smelly ass shit in the morning. Like we're all human beings. Okay. So little bit of a side tangent, but like John Andrew was like, how can you tell if the girl's good looking when she has a mask on? Dude, the reality is like, even if she doesn't have the mask on, I mean, yeah, you can kind of tell, but honestly, half the time when I approach these girls or these girls that I catch a glance of in the club that I'm like nervous about approaching, it's not until I'm like in the interaction 5 minutes in and I'm like, why was I even stressing? Like, what am I even stressing about, you know? And then even still in the interaction or when the interaction's over or when we wake up the next morning or once you fuck them 100 times, at some point you will realize like, okay, she's not as hot. Okay, like there's never been somebody that I've had sex with like 100+ times where I'm still like, oh my God. You know, if you've ever fucked a girl like that many times, like you'll see. And even if she is that high, it's just like, I don't know, over time it fades and then it turns, the physical attraction will fade after like a certain amount of lays, but what remains is like the substance behind the person, you know, and the connection you have with the person. And then the dynamic starts to change over time, you know? So,